Okay, we've all been there, right? You've got a big project, a massive presentation, a deadline you absolutely cannot miss, and then, boom, things just go completely sideways. Well, today we're going to talk about a really powerful way to think about those professional setbacks and actually turn them into your next big win.
Just for a second, I want you to think about a time, maybe recently, when you felt like you just blew it. I mean, a full-on faceplant, oh no, this is bad, kind of failure. You know that moment? The one where your stomach just completely drops.
And then what happens? For most of us, the brain just goes into this crazy overdrive. You start replaying every single mistake, you're questioning every decision, and maybe you're even starting to wonder, am I even cut out for this? It's that classic, awful feeling, the professional doom spiral.
Let's actually put a name to this state. Let's call it failure mode. Look, it's a totally natural reaction, but you have to understand, it's also a trap. It keeps you laser-focused on the finality of the mistake, like it's this permanent stain on your record. But here's the thing, what if it isn't?
Because there's this incredibly powerful alternative to just getting stuck in failure mode. It's a total shift in perspective, almost like a different operating system for your brain. We're going to call it iteration mode. Let's look at how these two stack up against each other.
And the difference is, well, it's night and day. Failure mode screams at you. This is a dead end. It's over. Game over. But iteration mode, it looks at the exact same situation and says, interesting. This is a chance to gather some data, to A/B test a new approach. We just learned what doesn't work, which gets us closer to what does.
So, the big question is, how do we actually make that switch? How do we break out of that negative spiral and get into a more productive, forward-thinking space? Well, the key, the real unlock here, is something I call the beta test mindset. And this is where we really start to change the game.
To put it simply, the beta test mindset completely reframes every setback you have. It's no longer some catastrophic, career-ending failure. Instead, it's just an early version of a product. And that product is you. It's a version that just needs a little upgrade. This whole idea comes straight out of the tech world, right? Where nothing is ever really finished. It's just ready for the next iteration.
Honestly, if you only take one single thing away from this, please let it be this mantra. You got to say it to yourself the next time something goes wrong. This isn't the final product. It's not a failure. It's just version 1.0.
So what does this mean in practice? It means you need to start thinking like a software developer. See, a good developer doesn't get all emotional and upset when a user finds a bug in their code. They get curious. They see a problem that needs to be solved, an opportunity to make the whole product better. And you can apply that exact same logic to your own work and your career.
It really just breaks down into a simple three-step process, okay? First, you treat the mess up not as a personal failure, but as a bug report, just objective data about what went wrong. Second, you use that data to A/B test a new strategy. And finally, you fix the code, which is your behavior or your process, and you ship the upgrade.
And this just makes the whole concept so much clearer. All that tech jargon, it's not that complicated. The bug report is simply the mistake you made. A/B testing, that's just trying a different tactic next time. And shipping an upgrade, well, that's you. It's the improved version of yourself, now more experienced and more capable than before.
You see, this is all about moving from that initial painful setback to a successful relaunch. It's a totally forward-looking, optimistic way to think. It's not about dwelling on why version 1.0 crashed. It's about getting excited for the release of version 2.0. And the benefits of thinking this way are just huge. I mean, you bounce back from setbacks way faster. You put yourself on a path of continuous, real personal growth. And this one is crucial. It reduces the fear of failure. And when you're not afraid to fail, you free yourself up to be so much more innovative, agile, and creative in your work.
So let's just remember the heart of this entire idea. The next time you feel that doom spiral starting to pull you in, just take a breath and tell yourself, it's not a failure, it's just version 1.0.
And so I'll leave you with this question. Go back to that setback we thought about at the beginning. What was the bug report? What was the key piece of data you got from it? And most importantly, what's the one bug you're going to fix for your version 2.0?